Alright guys, so we're going to start with the frame. If we're going to go step 1, mechanical parts, you're going to need your 4080 profile and 2 of the 2080 plus your angle brackets, which should be in the bottom section of the box, right in there. So let's grab those parts. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to need. You're going to need this big 4080C extrude here, the 2 2080s, okay, and then you're going to need all your basically brackets here. So it should have all the little set screws, L brackets, everything like that. So we're going to follow the manual. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to add the L brackets to the 2080 pieces and then slide them in and then find center. Or actually, I'm not even going to maybe even focus on center just yet, because depending on where the hot end sits, you might have to adjust that forward or back. For now, we'll go center, and then you can always adjust it forward or back so that way the hot end lands at full center. Let's do that really quick. Okay, so we're going to measure this. Looks like to be about 21 3/4. So we'll divide that in half. Alright, so that should be 10 7/8. So 10 and... So it's going to be somewhere around here. Kind of set them up where we want them. Cool. We'll just kind of go with that for now and make sure they line up perfectly even. So let's get the L brackets in. I'm just going to pull one side for now. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is just install these set screws. Okay. And you're going to do that to all the different holes with all these little black pieces everywhere. Tiny guys. And get them all prepped and ready. Trust me, you want to have them prepped for trying this any other way. It takes forever. Part sucks. 4 down. 8 more to go.
Eventually.
Whew. Okay, all prepped and ready. Now we can just go at it. See? Throw it into the bottom here. Bottom hole. I don't know if you can see that. My camera angle isn't very good. I'm sorry, guys. So bottom hole. Throw that in. Other one. Cool. So now it's time for some tightening. So we'll move these to the side. Got our Allen wrench that corresponds to the set screw size. Well, I guess I should have probably tightened these on here first. Now that I kind of got it against here, I'm going to tighten these ones first. You know what? Actually, let me just do it like this. Hold it tight against the extrude and then set these screws here on the sides so that way the extrude actually stays flush against this before you tighten the other side. So actually, I'm probably smart to do one at a time. Okay, so now I'm going to hold it tight against the extrude and tighten this side now. Okay, so now I gotta find my mark that I made at the 10 7/8 and then tighten it into the center. Alright, so now we got our marks for dead center. Going to center the center of this piece into my mark, and then we're going to tighten the little hole here, or the little set screw I should say. Cool, got that one snug. Now we can lift it, get the other side. So if you've done this right and you have the extrude tightened flush, you should be left with no gaps right here. You can see that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the other side now. So I'm going to slide these in, get it really close to the center mark here. You can also line it with the other one. Then I'm going to hold this against the other extrude. So I'm holding it to the other side of the extrude, and then I'm going to tighten it. And it's kind of hard to do this because you want to flat against something like glass while you're tightening it, so that way it actually tightens nice and square. Okay, so that's good there. Okay, so we're going to tighten these. Now I'm going to hold it flush and tighten these sets front side. That side's tight, so we'll tighten the other one. Now I'm going to show you guys something here, because this side actually, oops, so then we'll just tighten the other one here. Now I'm going to show you something too, because this one actually did it. When you tighten this, sometimes it'll pull the extrude back because it's pulling the L bracket forward. So if that happens, in most cases it might, just loosen this side again, re-flush them, make sure it sits nice and square against a piece of glass or something, or like a nice metal workbench or something like that, and then retighten them, and that should give you your second side. It's perfectly square. Okay, we're done. Alright, so we're done mounting that. Ideally you want brackets that actually are on the outside here. I'll show you a picture of them on screen, and those will hold it 100 times better. So that's it. Once you got it all tightened and it's all flush and square, you got your bottom bracket installation all done and complete.